welcome to the NCW AllStars 2018 tournament. This is round 12 for the B block, and I am your host, your general manager, your commentator for the evening, NeoXtreme, as we are coming to you live once again from Dallas, Texas, for a stacked card for you here tonight. However, while most of these matches have zero importance in them now, it doesn't change the fact that they are going to be great matches, as we kick things off with Kaz versus Andreas Gonzales, both men with 5 victories each, both currently on 10 points. So which one of these men will reach 12 points by round 13? Will it be the Australian heavyweight? Will it be the Mexican superstar? We'll have to find out in our first match, but we move on to the Prince of Mardi Gras versus the superior athlete, Andy Cox, currently on 8 points, losing his last 3 matches. Bruce Coleman picking up a huge victory last round against Hiroshi Tanahashi via submission. So that does move him up to 6 points. Can he make it 9 tonight with a tap out, or 8 with a submission? I mean with a pinfall. Or will the Prince of Mardi Gras move up to 10 points? We'll find out. And next, Rainey, the king of shoot style, versus the Japanese monster Kajiri. Rainey currently on 14 points, however not enough to make the finals. Kajiri currently on 2 points. Definitely would love a victory here tonight, but can he defeat Rainey? Only time will tell. And next we got Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan, taking on the ladies man of NCW, Frankie Stevens. Tanahashi currently 8 points. Frankie Stevens currently 14 points. However, much like the rest of the 6 people prior to them, this match will not make any difference heading into the finals. As well as this match, Seth Goldman versus Will Ospreay, the Emperor of Darkness versus Sky King. Will Ospreay does have those 5 points, however, still not enough to make him to the finals, because he is currently on 17 points. 12 points. Plus the 5, meaning he's got 17 points. Even if he wins 2 matches, that's only 21 points. That's not enough to get past DJ Young and make it to the finals. However, if say Seth Goldman, who is currently on 16 points, were to win in the shortest match time and take those 5 points, that may be able to bring him back to possibly shine past DJ Young. Because that would move him to 18 points plus 5. That would be 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 points. Just enough to get past DJ Young. But that would only be for 1 match, because unless DJ Young loses. But either way, can the aerial assassin slay the Emperor of Darkness? We'll have to find out in our first match. But here comes one of the 2 matches that does mean something. Doesn't mean much for G's, but it does mean something for DJ Young, because he is still undefeated. But that could come all crashing down if G's can pick up a huge victory tonight. If G's, who is currently on 8 points, can defeat the X Factor and ruin the momentum for DJ Young. But then our main event, it is all on the line for Loki Suzuki, currently 18 points. If he wins via submission, that means he will move to 21 points. That means he will be in victory range if he can win his next 2 rounds. It'll be 24 points. DJ Young has to win both rounds to stay ahead of him. If DJ Young makes 1 slip up, then Loki Suzuki still could end on a tie. If DJ Young makes 2 slip-ups, Loki Suzuki could walk out with the most points and face DJ Young 1 more time in a second chance match. However, if Loki Suzuki loses either one of those matches, the tournament, or at least the B block, would be officially over and the victory would go to DJ Young. But unless, Loki Suzuki wins the shortest match in the last 5 minutes, in the last round. But Cody Simmons, on the other hand, if he were to win by a submission in both matches, that would only be 22 points. So yeah, he could still tie. Technically speaking. I mean, unless if DJ Young didn't win either of his matches, then Cody Simmons could still tie. And if he got the shortest match time, then he could possibly win the tournament bracket. But either way, that is our main event. It is all on the line. It is go big or go home for Loki Suzuki. But we got to kick things off with Kaz versus Gonzales. Here we go with our opening contest. Kaz vs Gonzales, and remember, this is not the first time that they have met in a tournament environment, because they met in the King of the Ring Championship tournament. I believe it was round 5 where it came down to Kaz versus Gonzales. Gonzales picked up the victory on that night, eliminating Kaz from the King of the Ring Championship tournament. But of course, Kaz here to redeem himself. I mean, his second tournament in NCW. But he is still looking to pick up some more points, even though it won't help him. It will lead him to a positive score. If he can go 14 points in the last 2 rounds, then he will go 7-6 in this tournament. But of course, he's got to beat his demon, Andreas Gonzales. And not to mention round 13. He has to face off against the Prince of Mardi Gras. But either way, Kaz has done some great work in this tournament, defeating people like Christain, Rainey, Bruce Coleman, Hiroshi Tanahashi, no, he lost to Will Ospreay, didn't he? And Frankie Stevens, and Seth Goldman. In fact, Seth Goldman was the one who hurt him for a majority of the tournament, like for 4 rounds. Kaz was hurt with a light concussion, but still managed to pick up 2 victories despite the injury. But here comes Gonzales, the man we thought that was going to be eating the bottom of the food chain the rest of this tournament, but no. After 5 straight losses, something clicked. Even though he picked up 1 loss during his last 6 rounds, he has won 5 of them, meaning he is on 10 points. But those 5 names that he has beaten, names like Cody, Simmons, fucking Will Ospreay, I think he even, no, I don't think he beat Loki Suzuki, did he? He defeated Andy Cox, Bruce Coleman, Cody Simmons, already said that. Will Ospreay, yep. I know, he lost to G's. Interesting. Lost to Frankie Stevens. But either way, Kaz looking to use his power to dominate Gonzales here. We're going to end that momentum of the Mexican superstar. And look at that big shot there. Kaz does have that explosive style where he can just knock you out and hit you with that Aussie slam that end it all. But Gonzales looking to fight back here, shot to the body. And here he goes. Puerto Rana. Thought Kaz got spiked on his head there. And Gonzales now heading up to the second rope here, looking for an elbow strike, but nobody home. Kaz able to roll away. And here we go, Irish whip over the top rope. Tried for a shoulder tackle, got a kick to the side of the head, and here comes Gonzales. Drop kick with the springboard attachment. And now looking for another Irish whip, but this time Kaz able to reverse, and now drags him over the top rope, slamming him into the mat and goes for the cover. One, with no, Kaz still trying to go for those 5 points, even though at this point they would not help him. It definitely would put him up there in the rankings, put him on 17 points. That would be higher than everyone under Loki Suzuki. But Gonzales, big drop kick there. The way that he has been going as of late, it'll be impossible to put him down in the time limit. And Kaz getting frustrated as Gonzales finds himself back up, and oh, Kaz takes him out with that lariat over the top rope. Looking to use that power game to his advantage. And what is he thinking here? Oh, looking to sneak up behind. Oh, look at that full Nelson slam onto the outside of the floor. Gonzales back to his feet, dragging screw for trying to take out that power game of Kaz. And look at him trying to drag himself away, but Andreas Gonzales will not let him go, looking to take out that leg. Why I said Loki Suzuki is because it's obvious he breaks legs as well. Strange how 2 submission specialists are currently leading in points. Actually, that's not true. Oh, but a big knee there by Kaz, knocking Gonzales down. And here we go, looking for the corner. Kaz looking full head of steam, looking to knock out Gonzales. Gonzales could be out on his feet here. Or not. Looking for a kick to the body. Got caught there. Kaz could have been looking to end it, but no, Gonzales with the counter. Oh, here we go, looking for the lumbar check, and that could be it for Kaz. But no, Kaz able to fight away, even though he just had 2 knees in the spine. He was able to get out of it and go for the cover, but only a 1 count. Here we go, Gonzales back to a vertical base almost. There he is. Oh, look at these shots. One to the body, one to the face, and an Irish whip into the corner now. What does Gonzales have in mind here? Turning Kaz around in the corner and staring him down. Oh, boot to the face by Kaz. Tries for a big shot there, but Gonzales able to... Oh, gets caught. Got caught with that back suplex and had to roll out of the ring to save himself, but Kaz on the hunt. And here we go, looking back suplex into the barricade. Ooh, and a big knee to the side of the head. Kaz showing that aggressive style. And a big elbow drop off that top of the ring post. But the thing is, his foot hit that step on the way down. Oh, and Gonzales throws him right into the steel stairs. Here you go, back to his feet, throws Kaz into the ring. Gonzales on the hunt, but maybe making a mistake here. As Kaz looking to get himself up. Tries for a kick, misses. Kaz Irish whip into the corner again. Oh, and a reversal there by Gonzales. Possibly able to avoid getting his teeth knocked in, but here we go. Kaz bounces him off the rope, knee to the body, keeping that grip, and another knee, and now looking for a Russian leg sweep. Well, only a 1 count. Gonzales showing a lot of heart tonight. I mean, everyone at the start of the tournament thought that he would not be getting this far by the end of it, but anything can happen. Like a lumbar check. And Kaz could be done. No, once again, kicking Gonzales straight in the jawline. And Kaz saying, stay down or get up. Either way, I'm going to knock your head in. Oh, and a big knee to the body knocks him down. Or tosses him down, and here he goes. Elbow drop off the second rope. Kaz winding up, looking for that discus shot to the face. And that could have knocked him out, but no, Kaz wants to put him away with his power. And here he goes, looking for a power slam. That just drilled him into the mat. Look at that, knuckles up against the temples. That's gotta hurt because that is the softest part of the head. And Kaz now looking for the overcast. Get it? Instead of overcast, it's overcast. And here we go, cover. 1, 2, 3, and Kaz with another victory, ending the streak of Gonzales and paying him back for the King of the Ring Championship tournament. Back then, Kaz was relatively a rookie, but after 11 tough fights, he has stepped up to that next level in this tournament, proving that he is a champion in the making. But the question is, can he go positive in the 13th round? We'll have to find out next week, but we continue with more great action. Here we go, second match. Andy Cox looking to bring the party back to the All-Stars tournament, even though the party will not make the finals of the All-Stars tournament. But Andy Cox, he has lost 3 straight matches in a row. Will it be a 4th one, or will there be a reason to start the party? As this man here has yet to waver. But I mean, the fights that he has gone through in this tournament, he has put up a lot of effort to get as far as he has. But for a former United States champion, for a former light heavyweight champion, Andy Cox expected to fly a little higher, party a little longer in this tournament, but that was not to be the case. As he lost matches like... No, he didn't lose to Frankie Stevens yet. But either way, Andy Cox still enjoying himself, still enjoying these different matches against different people. Every match is like a new party with a new dance partner. And tonight he gets to dance with the superior athlete, Bruce Coleman. Tick, 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 beep. And we didn't expect something out of Bruce Coleman last round. He tapped out Hiroshi Tanahashi for his second victory, second submission victory. That means he's on 6 points. However, a little late in the game, of course, but it doesn't change the fact that Bruce Coleman picked up another victory, and now he feels like that he is at the top of the world, and he's looking to keep that momentum going with another victory over Andy Cox tonight as he makes his way to the ring. a former United States champion, a former hardcore champion, 3-time hardcore champion, in fact. But Bruce Coleman feels that he could have done more. He feels in his rookie year he could have became the NCW World Champion, but there was a man who got in his way, and that man is currently the undisputed champion. But he doesn't want to live in the past, he wants to live in the future where it is the era of Coleman, and he's rebounding. Starts tonight if he can get a victory over Andy Cox. As these two square up middle of the ring, hooks the head. Andy headlock, and now looking to push him down. Oh, and look at that leg sweep taking Bruce Coleman down. Kick to the body. Andy Cox looking for a straight jacket backbreaker. And I think Bruce Coleman may have underestimated Andy Cox here a little bit. Oh, and a big elbow drop there. Big kick. And look at these stomps. Now looking at Hurricanrana, but got caught with that pop-up powerbomb instead. As Bruce Coleman now looking for a snap suplex. Andy Cox gonna be feeling that one. Oh, is Bruce Coleman going for that arm? Big knee there. And an Irish whip now off the rope, looking for a drop kick to the knee, but misses. As Andy Cox looking to take advantage here. Oh, tried for a knee or something, but Bruce Coleman was able to catch it, but couldn't stop that from happening. Reverse DDT. But Bruce Coleman back to his feet, snapping the arm into the ground, shoulder first. Bruce Coleman heading up top rope. What could he be thinking this early in the match? Begging Andy Cox to stand. And here he goes, looking, diving cross body. Only caught some of it, but it was enough to take Andy Cox down. Oh, and a shot to the body. Andy Cox kick to the body, looking snap DDT. And Bruce Coleman has to roll out of the ring for a break. As Andy Cox celebrating that quick attack. Oh, and a big shot right to the face. One right hand knocking Bruce Coleman to the floor, but Coleman looking to take advantage on the outside. Here we go. Heading up top rope. What does Bruce Coleman have in mind here? Oh, big stomp from the top rope. That would definitely cave in your insides. And now Bruce Coleman on the attack, looking for the Dragon Slayer. Can he get the win? No, foot under the bottom rope. Bad ring awareness by the superior athlete, but he doesn't care. Could be looking for the pin victory. Here he goes up on the shoulders. Andy Cox in trouble. Double knee gut buster. And here we go, looking for that sliding kick, the superior combination. And that could be it for Andy Cox. 1, 2. Ooh, only a 2 count. But Andy Cox still alive in this one. Perhaps if Bruce Coleman could lock in that Dragon Slayer one more time, he could get the victory. But will Andy Cox allow him to do such a thing? As Andy Cox breaking that knee with that atomic drop. And now he is just enjoying the dance party. Oh, big forearm shot, kip up, atomic drop followed up with a scoop slam. Bruce Coleman got planted there. And now Andy Cox looking to tie him up into a nice little package. As Bruce Coleman gets rolled middle of the ring, he is in trouble. And here we go, the Andy surprise. The most embarrassing move in NCW. Is Andy Cox now looking for the party ball. Oh, and there it is. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. And Andy Cox with a quick victory. Making sure Bruce Coleman's momentum was quickly ended before he got a little too ahead of himself in the remaining 2 rounds of this tournament. But Bruce Coleman nearly had the victory at that point with the superior combination. Maybe if he could have locked the Dragon Sleeper in for longer than a millisecond. But Andy Cox in the end was the one who walked out with the W, walked out with the 2 extra points. And the one who can walk out with a reason to party over the weekend. Look at that. Andy Cox just enjoying himself tonight. I mean, when you can beat a former United States and hardcore champion, you're doing something right in your career. Moving on. Anyway, here we go. Next match, Kajiri. No, not Kajiri. Christain Rainey. Knew it started with a K. Just kidding. Christain Rainey, he has a big opportunity to go 16 points at this point. How it does not matter, but it does show that he is one to watch out for. I mean, he did great in the King of the Ring Championship tournament. I believe making it to the final 16 before eventually losing to Tetsuya Naito. But then to be in the top half of the tournament in AllStars tournament in the B block, that's something to be impressed about. But of course, being in the top half is not where you want to be. The way you want to be is at the top of the brackets, but he was unable to do so. But of course, he was just a LOVE to continue putting Kajiri at the bottom of the food chain. Even if Kajiri was to win tonight, he'd still be at the bottom of the food chain. But the only victory Kajiri ever had was round 3, and I believe that was against G's, of all people. You know, the guy who can beat Loki, Suzuki, but he can't beat this guy. But either way, Kajiri looking to get another victory in round 12. A former NCW hardcore champion who wants to make everyone remember that he is the monster of Japan. But now that I think about it, monsters in Japan get beaten by high school girls, so you know, Pat. But Kajiri with those quick Christain Rainey with those quick strikes to take down Kajiri, and then a senton off the second rope. But Kajiri looking to fight back here. And now looking, not a brain buster, but a neck breaker. Kajiri now looking for a dropkick side of the head. Big kick. Not sure that was to the back or to the side or to the abdomen region, but it was painful enough. Oh, and a big body blow there by Kajiri. And now, you'd be thinking Dragon Sleeper. No, looking for a float over cutter. As Kajiri dominating. Perhaps something clicked in him last round when he went up against DJ Young in a match called The Best vs. the Worst. Of course, him not being the best because he is currently 2 points. Here we go, big shot to the face. Kajiri now looking back suplex, dumping him on the neck, and Christain Rainey have to roll out of the ring there. Kajiri just been dominating this match. Oh, and a big shot there, knocking him down to the outside. And then Kajiri, what does he have in mind here? What could the Japanese monster be thinking? They're going to go winged and fly. Oh, big forearm. I think it may have caught him in the knee or something like that. But now Christain Rainey looking to take advantage here with these kicks to the midsection. Ooh, vicious strikes, and followed up with a lariat, knocking him down. And now back into the ring we go. Oh, that air raid crash neck breaker. Christain Rainey looking to take control of this match now. Oh, and a big lariat. But Kajiri back to his feet, pulling Kajiri back, pulling Christain Rainey back to his feet, and here we go. Slams him into the turnbuckle, running power slam, planting him middle of the ring. And now Kajiri, quick jab to the face. Was looking maybe a kick to the side of the head, but no. Counter, and Kajiri into the spinning Irish curse backbreaker. Look at that. Standing tall, and Kajiri, oh, runs right into a pair of boots. It's like eyes in the back of his head. Christain Rainey saw it coming, but Kajiri, oh, caught him in the side of the head with that kick. Saw the first one, did not see the second, as he got completely knocked out there, and Kajiri could have an opportunity to win the second match in the All-Stars tournament. And here he goes. Oh, big elbow strike to the chest with that final cut, and followed up with a big elbow strike to the chest. And now Kajiri has Christain Rainey right where he wants him with that moonsault double stomp. He connected with that with DJ Young last round, but could not get the job done. Will he get it done tonight? And no, Christain Rainey able to kick out. No matter how fast Kajiri was, Rainey was able to survive that pinfall. And now Kajiri leaving the ring, going to the ringside. To the ring apron, rolling senton over the plate, over the body part that he just nailed with that double stomp. But Kajiri eating that European uppercut. Christain Rainey now, oh, took an elbow to the top of the head, but still fighting back here. Big forearm. Rainey made a mistake there as he got hit with that bicycle kick. Here he goes, Christain Rainey jacking the jaw, staggers the monster, and a big shoulder barge. Another one. Here he goes off the ropes again. Christain Rainey throws him out. But look who's hanging on. Look who's heading top rope. It's Christain Rainey, baby. Now Christain Rainey not quite done yet. Here he goes, Irish whip into the corner. Kajiri in trouble. Oh, shoulder tackle into the corner, setting him up for a shot. Oh, in the dark, looking for another one. Here he goes, there's the second point. And for the finals, the 3-point barrage as Kajiri collapses to the floor. Christain Rainey showing what he is made of, showing why he has 14 points in this tournament, why he could be looking at his next 2 points if he can get possibly that bullseye on the face of Kajiri. And here he goes, looking for it. Bullseye. And down goes Kajiri. 1, 2. Let's just ignore his neck on the fucking rope, ref. Perfect place for Christain Rainey to hide it, but come on. It was so effing obvious. Kajiri tossing him outside the ring. What's he got in mind here? Here he goes, full out of steam. Oh, big drop kick through the ropes. Christain Rainey just got taken out there, but back into the ring we go. As Rainey was the one who threw Kajiri back in. And here we go, the Japanese monster back to his feet, able to block that shot. Oh, and a big roundhouse to the side of the head. And now Kajiri just soaking it in, man. A stomp to the face. Kajiri could be looking possibly to end it. And here he goes, looking for that monstrous brainbuster. And that could be it. All he's got to do is get Christain Rainey away from the ropes to go for the cover. A little bit of a drag, a little bit of time wasted. 1, 2, 3, and Kajiri picking up his second victory in the 12th round of this tournament. Look at that, bang, and that's the Kajiri we know from the first few episodes of Season 2. The man who won the hardcore title from Bruce Coleman. And look at this, just Kajiri just dominated. But Christain Rainey did fight back, but Kajiri was able to survive the onslaught from the King of Shoot style. But can he pick up another victory next round, or will that be his last hurrah? Here we go, next match, and this could be an interesting one. But Hiroshi Tanahashi, even though he is currently on 8 points, that won't change the effort that he has been putting into this tournament. His heart, his soul, his body, his spirit, he has been giving everything to this tournament. And that is why he's a 3-time G1 Climax winner. Not to mention a big opportunity to beat one of the men who was leading the front of the tournament at this point in time, still is. Because Frankie Stevens is on 14 points, currently has a 3-match losing streak. Tanahashi only has a 1-match losing streak, and that was to Bruce Coleman last round in round 11. But it is a new round, a new opponent, and the Ace of New Japan looking to show what he is made of. Look at that, Tanahashi. Will he be standing tall at the end of this one? Holy shit, his biceps are huge. That guy's been hitting the gym because he is jacked. Been taking lessons from Ambrose. But here's a guy who hits the gyms for different reasons, and that's a hit on the ladies. We call him the ladies' man of NCW. We call him Frankie Stevens. This man was a last-minute replacement in this tournament, replacing Angel Jr. But Frankie Stevens, he has done well for himself. He's only lost 4 matches in this tournament. DJ Young, Cody Simmons, Seth Goldman, and Christain Rainey are the only 4 men who have beaten him. I mean, yeah. Wait. Yeah, that's the only 4 who have beaten him. And then you get like DJ Young. Pretty much his match with DJ Young has just ruined him. Because he was doing oh so well until that point in time. Who did he lose to last week? Christain Rainey the week before. He lost to... Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he lost to Seth Goldman, DJ Young, and blah blah blah. But looks like he's starting off strong here against Hiroshi Tanahashi. Ah, my eyes just went blurry. Tanahashi, big knee to the body. Now looking for a butterfly suplex. And a stomp there. And here we go, snap suplex from Tanahashi. Continuing to work on that body region, possibly to weaken him for that high-low flow, but here we go, hook in the head. And now looking Northern Light suplex by Frankie Stevens. Wants to get into a suplex game with Tanahashi. Here he goes, big kick to the lower back. Like a lumbar kick. But here we go, Irish whip off the ropes. What does Frankie Stevens have in mind? Ooh, collision course there. Tanahashi looking to take advantage. These two just shoulder checking each other, and oh, flatliner there by Frankie Stevens. Here we go, big shoulder tackle by Tanahashi. Frankie Stevens back to his feet, tried to go for a grab, tried for another one, took a kick to the leg, shot to the face, chop to the chest, and snap suplex to end that combination. Tanahashi now able to slip out the back of Frankie Stevens, neck breaker. And so far the ace of New Japan has been leading, but there's an interesting nickname that Kota Ibushi calls him, and that is the God of New Japan. And how could he not be? There we go, the ace of New Japan. What does he have in mind here? Looking possibly for another suplex. This time hits the steps on the way down to the floor below. And Tanahashi, neck breaker. Again, Frankie Stevens' feet hitting those stairs. But this time, Frankie Stevens dragon screw to the knee. Frankie Stevens does not want to fight outside the ring. He wants to get back in the ring where you can end the match with a pinfall or submission, because you can't end this match on a count out. But of course you can end on a disqualification, but that's only 1 point to the winner. And here we go, flatliner. Here we go, up to the second rope. What does Frankie have in mind? Missile drop kick right to the heart of the ace. As he goes in for the cover. One. Ooh, only a 1 count. A solid kick there by Frankie Stevens. Now looking to drag him back to the middle of the ring, looking to snap that leg. I mean, as it stands, Frankie Stevens could become a potential challenger for the Cruiserweight title at Chaos Mania if he can rank high in this tournament. And here we go, back to his feet. Tanahashi thought he could have been looking for a sling blade, but no. Someone there to stop him, and there's a corkscrew. What would you call that? Like an arm drag neck breaker? Oh, but I know what that is. That is a kneeling super kick, and that just put Tanahashi out like a light. But Frankie Stevens now looking to end it. No. Neck breaker by Tanahashi. And Tanahashi looking to damage that arm a little more. What was the ace of New Japan have in mind here? Shot to the face. Big forearm. And Frankie Stevens looked like he could be out of it. But Tanahashi's still not done. Here he goes. Looking for a butterfly suplex into the bridging cover, but no. Frankie's feet hits that rope, and Tanahashi looking to head top rope. And Frankie is out of it. Here we go. High-low flow. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No. Frankie Stevens able to kick out of the high-low flow. Tanahashi thought he had the match, but not quite yet. As Tanahashi now looking to head top rope yet again. Could he be thinking of hitting it once more? No, Tanahashi has something else in mind. Frankie Stevens back to his feet. Diving chop to the back of the skull. Or the back of the neck, either way. Frankie Stevens went down all the same. And here we go, back to one knee. Tanahashi looking suplex. And now looking for the cover. 1, 2. Trying for a drop kick. Misses the target. Here we go, looking. Falcon Arrow. And now backs up into the corner. Now sizing him up. Super kick incoming for his second time. And Frankie Stevens, they could have knocked out the ace of New Japan there, but no, Tanahashi not staying down. Tanahashi is going to take Frankie Stevens to the limits here, but Frankie able to counter the suplex with his own. I mean, Tanahashi came oh so close to beating DJ Young and Seth Goldman even. But look at that big forearm that just knocked out Frankie Stevens, but Frankie able to kick him off. And now heading top rope. What's he got in mind here? Corkscrew moonsault. A thing of beauty. 1, 2. Ooh, Frankie Stevens thought he could beat Hiroshi Tanahashi at his own game with that top rope move, but no. Frankie Stevens wasn't able to get the cover, but here we go, Sling Blade. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Ooh, Frankie able to kick out. Sling Blade nearly winning the match, but Frankie Stevens in a very bad position if Tanahashi wanted to try to end it. It looks like Tanahashi looking to wear down Frankie Stevens with that neck crank. But here we go, Tanahashi looking back suplex, dumped him on his head. And still continuing the punishment here. But Frankie looking to fight back. Here he goes. Up on the shoulders. Frankie Stevens looking to bring him down on that top rope. As he goes in for a quick pin attempt. Can he score it? 2. No, Tanahashi able to kick out. Like I said, Tanahashi is going to take Frankie Stevens to the absolute limit. Frankie is going to see a side of him that he's never seen before. But Tanahashi looking to end Frankie Stevens with another high-low flow. And once again it connects. 1, 2, 3. And another victory for Tanahashi. As he moves up to 10 points in this tournament. But of course, too late to... If you want to be 10 points, you got to be... That's got to be in like the first 5 rounds. 6 at most. But Frankie Stevens is an incredible athlete, but there is no stopping the god of New Japan. We're talking about Hiroshi Tanahashi. Another big win and another devastating loss for Frankie Stevens. All that momentum has come crashing to an absolute halt. But congrats to Tanahashi for an incredible victory.